shots. You see George do still shots. Fourth row from the front. He said he was on this side. If you see him coming on that other side, though, let me know. Yeah, I think I do. There he is. Smile. George.
be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the 2015 commencement exercises at Blacksburg High School.
Good evening. Thank you for attending this year's graduation exercises for the class of 2015. Jordan and I serve as your co-secretaries of the senior class, and tonight we have the privilege of introducing you to our commencement speaker. Although he's been in Blacksburg less than 2 years, he's already made a profound effect on the community and its members. Tech basketball is finally looking interesting again. But seriously, tonight's speaker's work ethic, intensity, and team atmosphere has truly had a profound effect and offers extraordinary lessons to all who encounter him and his team. The coaching and guidance he bestows on all his players embodies exactly what Blacksburg High School attempts to bestow on all its graduates: the tenacity, leadership, and integrity that one should have in all one's endeavors, academic or athletic. He once tweeted, "The role of a leader isn't to come up with the great ideas, it's to create the environment in which great ideas can happen." For us graduates over the past 4 years, that environment has been Blacksburg High School, and it's been created by so many supportive faculty and staff, as well as student leaders here. However, we won't be here any longer, and someone that knows a great deal about change, moving locations, and new opportunities in life is here to speak to us tonight.
Before coming to Virginia Tech to coach Division I men's basketball, our speaker coached at Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where he led the Golden Eagles to 139 wins and 5 NCAA appearances in 6 seasons. Since coming to Virginia Tech, he has worked hard to give the Hokies a fresh start on and off the court. While coaching may be his job, his family is always his #1 priority. As he once said, "It's just really important to me that I'm famous in my home, regardless of my success or whatever success is, on or off the floor. I want to make sure that I'm the husband and father that I'm supposed to be." We are so honored to hear such an incredible speaker this evening, and at this time, please join up me and Jack in welcoming the Virginia Tech men's basketball head coach, Coach Buzz Williams.
Thanks. I know some of you are having the same thought I'm having. How did you get here? And I'm not sure. I can't answer that question. I say no way more than I say yes. And I kept seeing this on my calendar, Blacksburg High School graduation. And like a typical adult, I was just thinking, yeah, I'll get to that. And over the last couple of weeks, as I've tried to figure out what to say, I have no idea. What to say. Because I'm incredibly humble and very honored that I was even asked. And I'm not sure how it got to that point, and I've never been introduced in that. And so when I typically speak, I'm in a forum that I understand. I'm in a comfort zone. And so as the days were getting closer, I was asking my assistant, who brought me this opportunity, "Hey, will you call that lady and see if I have to stand behind that podium? Because, you know, I can't do that. So tell her if they need somebody to stand still, it won't be me." And then I was like, okay, where is it at? Because maybe it'll rain. So I'm going through all of these scenarios on, I wonder like what I'm going to say. Because the only graduation that I've ever been to is when I graduated from high school. I've never went to another graduation. So all the kids that I've coached that graduated from college, I had a manager go and sit right there and text me 10 minutes before the kid was going to have his name called. And then I would just walk in and go, "Yay, good job," as if I was there. So don't Twitter that, please. So this is out of my realm, and I'm just being very real and very honest with you. So I'm like, okay, I need to start writing down some notes. I need to Google graduation speeches. I started telling our staff, hey, you ever spoke at graduation? You know anybody that has? Give me their number, let me call them. I started asking really smart people in my world, hey, you ever done that? What do you say? And everybody has an opinion. But what stays in my heart, sorry for hitting the microphone, what stays in my heart is I remember that song that they play when you walk in. And I heard it 25 years ago. And I hadn't heard it since. And so as I'm watching you guys walk through, I'm like, I remember that. I remember, like, look over there, make sure you're in line with that kid, don't go too fast. And like, did you guys practice that? Like, how much did you practice? Here's the song, walk in a straight line, this is where you sit. And then I remember, there's more people in this gym than where I'm from. So when I'm talking about my graduation, it's not this graduation, but the response and the enthusiasm and those things were very similar. And I remember kids in my class, however you do it, I didn't do it. You put stuff on the top of your hat. Like, how long did it take you to find the glue gun, if they still have glue guns to do that? And then like whatever those long necklaces are, that means you're smart. Like when I walked in, Williams is my last name, so you know I'm at the end. I got the plain hat, no paraphernalia that goes with it. I'm at the back. And so I remember those feelings. And so as I'm starting to try to figure out what I'm going to say, I'm like, okay, I need to get comfortable in what I'm going to say, but more importantly, who I'm going to say it to. Not the parents, not the teachers, not even the people that are season ticket holders, not like hokies, because to me, and this is how I accepted it, and I could be wrong, somebody asked me to speak at commencement. Why? How? And here's what's going to happen. Someday, one of you guys will be speaking at commencement. And you're going to go through the same thing. And you know what? Someday, some of you guys are going to be sitting up there. And when your kid comes through, woo! Hey! Can you believe it? That's what they're really saying. Taking pictures, the whole deal. I remember it too vividly. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to act like it's a team meeting, but we're not going to talk about basketball. But at our team meetings, in the 8 years I've been a head coach, maybe 4 people I've let talk to my team. I don't want like different people talking to my team, because what if the words they say I don't agree with? Or what if the thoughts that they have are not what I want to be our program to be about? So like, it's like a filtering process. Like, I'm interviewing you and never will I let you speak to our team. It's like 4 guys in 8 years. But those 4 guys, I always say the same thing, because they say, Buzz, what do you want me to talk about? And I always say this. So this is what I'm going to say to you. Do you remember when you were 21, 20, 19, 18? Yeah, Buzz, I remember that. Okay, this is what I want you to talk about. You have 13 minutes. That's how many minutes I have here. You have 13 minutes. I want you to talk to our kids, and I want you to tell them something you know now, however old you are, that you wish somebody would have told you at 21, at 19, at 20. So this is what I'm going to tell you that I wish somebody would have told me. And I kind of heard it. But you know how parents are, right? They walk to school uphill in the snow, both ways. You guys have heard that? Or your parents are kind of getting close to my age, so maybe they don't say that. Do you remember we got 1 pair of jeans per year? First day of school, that's what we wore. When it got hot outside, anyway, just cut them off. Those are your shorts for the summer. Have your parents told you guys any of that? I just now have one teenager, so I haven't formulated all of my stories yet. But I remember sitting there at 18 going, I don't want to hear all of that. I don't want to hear all that. Not being disrespectful. I was never disrespectful. But can you tell me something that will help me? Can you tell me something that I need to know that I wish somebody would have told me? Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's not hard. When I was your age, they didn't have GPSs. Can you believe how old I am? They did not have GPSs. I remember I got my first coaching job in Division I. I was 21 years old. And I was so happy and I was so excited. And they were paying me $100 a week. And I would have had a hard time anybody telling me I wasn't coaching the Knicks, the Los Angeles Lakers. Because it was like, wow, $100. They didn't have GPSs when I was 21. Then when I would go recruit, I'd be like, you're going to go to Blacksburg High School. You're going to watch the game on Friday night at 7. Okay, well, how do I get there? Where is that? That was always my first thing. Where is that? So you'd go to MapQuest and you would print it out. And that was your GPS. And that's what all you guys are trying to do. Starting in the morning. Where are you going? Where are you going? And some of you, where you're going, you've typed in the same address. You've MapQuested the same address. I'm going to college. I'm going to Virginia Tech. I'm going to Radford. I'm going to ODU. Some of you, I can tell you where you're going if you bend your head down. I know where you're going. Right? So some of you, where you're going, kind of already have it figured out. Congratulations. And right now, when I was sitting there, and I know all of you are smarter than I am, but when I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, I know where I'm going. You're not telling me anything, Buzz. You're not helping me. I already know where I'm going. You have to be careful. This is the only thing I'd say about the where. You have to be really careful that the address that you're typing in, your GPS, that you're typing it in because it's in your heart. Because you don't want to follow somebody else. Right? That's the purpose of a GPS. I type in the GPS now. I'm going there and I'm listening to Siri tell me how to get there because Siri already knows. Right? I don't want to follow Siri relative to my life. And I know you guys don't either. So as you're going, where you're going, be really careful about the GPS you're taking directions from. Be really careful, right? You guys have seen this on the GPS. Like you type in the address and it says not found. You type in the address and maybe it's one of those weird ones and it happens to me all the time because I'm weird. Like, why is this thing taking me in circles? Like, where is this gym? Be really careful who you let in your circle about when you're talking about where you're going. Here's the next thing. I got like 7 minutes, hold tight. When you get there, wherever it is you're going, and this is what happens. This will be a little bit after college, if you go to college. When you get there, how are you going to handle it? Because some of you are typing in a mansion. Some of you are typing in a Bentley with rims. Some of you are typing in $9 million annual income. Everybody has a different where. But as you're going there, as you're driving there, and you're listening to your heart on where you're going, start figuring out and start thinking about, when I get there, how am I going to handle it? Because I'm telling you, when I was your age, I had no idea that 25 years later, somebody, for some reason, would ask me to speak at Blacksburg High School. I've been here 13 months. I don't know anybody in here except one person that's not employed at Virginia Tech that doesn't live in my house. I don't know anybody in here. I know one person. I don't know where she is, but I know she's here because my wife told me. So I'm saying to you, where you're going when you get there, how are you going to handle it? Start figuring that out. Be a little faster than you think you should on how you're going to handle it. Because you may be saying, I'm going to get the Bentley with rims, and then you get the Bentley with rims and you see it all the time, right? And you go, man, I did all of this for this. Now what am I going to do? And that'll happen. Last thing. So if you know where you're going, and then you know how you're going to handle it when you get there, here's what happens when you get old. And that's why your parents cheer for you the way they do. That's why they're so thankful that you're in this position, that you've done so much, that you have such a bright future. Most of the time, that future and what you've done is even better than what they did. And that's why they care so much, even though sometimes it comes across the wrong way. Don't wear that. Don't say that. You need to go to bed. All of that stuff. You ain't got to hear that no more. Tomorrow morning, don't go to bed. Don't. You can eat cereal all day long. Don't care. You want to wear things that you couldn't wear under that house roof? Wear whatever you want to wear. It's where you're going now. But this is what happens on your way from where you're sitting to when you're sitting up there. Why? The where, you'll figure out. There'll be a lot of different paths. You'll hit stop, in, you'll type in a different address. And then as you mature, you're going to figure out the how. But then you got to get to the why. And the why is even the most important thing. Because it really doesn't matter what you do when you graduate. Really and truly, it doesn't. I had no idea that where I was going to be where I'm going. When they introduced me and they said that before I was here, I was somewhere else, I didn't know how to spell that somewhere else when I was your age. I didn't even know it was a school. But why? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? And this is what changes your life. See, the greatness is always preceded by separation. Right now there's 262 of you. You hustled $2.7 million in scholarships. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is that great? No. No. It's really, really, really good. But it's not great. And so greatness is always preceded by separation. Everybody's excited when they start the race. Everybody's excited just like we are now, and you're at the end of the race. But the separation always happens in the middle, doesn't it? So where are you going? And then how are you going to handle it when you get there? And then why? Doesn't matter what you do, it matters how you do it. But more importantly, it matters why you do it. All of those numbers that they were reading off, and I really appreciate those two people that said that. I was beginning to tear up, and I mean that sincerely. Like, oh man, I remember that game. I remember that game. And I remember in my soul, I was like, yeah, now what? So what's happened? My excitement hasn't changed, but why I was doing it has changed. And so I'm like, oh, you mean this wasn't about the mansion? You mean this wasn't about the Bentley with rims? You mean this wasn't about the $9 million? Yeah, that's what I meant. But see, I'm old now. And so I'm figuring it out because I'm old. And so what I'm saying to you is, I always want somebody, when I meet somebody really old, now I always say, hey, when you were 42, that's how old I am now. When you were 42, what do you wish you knew? Like, I don't ask them how to draw up a play. I don't ask them how to coach better. That stuff doesn't resonate with me anymore. Like, can you tell me, I know you're 61, tell me what you know now, that you wish you knew at 42. 90 seconds and I'm done. Where, how, why? I know you get it. I know you completely comprehend it. So then, here's the last piece of wisdom that I would give to you. So I asked this old guy who's an author. See, I used to read a lot of books, and I still read a lot of books, but now I'm old and I'm like, no, you know what I want to do? After I read this book, I'm going to call that guy and I'm going to use my title to go meet him or her. Because the publishing company said, this is what you can put in the book. I want to know what you didn't put in the book, because then I can learn some more. So I'm meeting with this guy, and it's a long story how I tracked this guy down. And it's a long story how I could even be in a position to get a few minutes with him. And I said, hey, when you were 42, what do you wish you knew? Because I can't tell you how impressed I am by what I know about you. He goes, Buzz, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to tell you. This is not from me. This is from this old man. Do you guys remember when you were 8? Do you remember how fun life was? You didn't care if it rained outside. You didn't care what your shoes looked like. You didn't care what you ate for breakfast, lunch. You didn't care how your hair appeared, right? You were fearless. Everything was like great, incredible. You didn't know if you were rich. You didn't know if you were poor. All you knew was the world you lived in. You remember that at 8? Can you chronologically go back in your mind and remember who you were at 8? And now look at yourself at 17, 18, and you're like, come on, man. I ain't talking about when I was 8. But you remember it inside, right? You remember who you are now. At 42, I can remember when I was 18. And if I had a chance to go back and go, I want to be out of town this weekend, I would. Not because I'm not honored. It's one of the top 5 things I've ever been asked to do. And I mean that as sincere as possible. But what it's made me do is like, I had to go back to when I was 18. And I'm like, oh man, that's a lot of stuff in my soul. I don't know if I want to touch all of that anymore. I wasn't a bad kid. I wasn't a great kid. I was just a normal kid. So you remember when you were 8. You obviously know who you are at 17 and 18. Here's how you figure out the where, the how, but more importantly, the why. Here's the magic pill, if that's what you want to call it. You need to let the next version of yourself. So I'm Buzz number 4 because I'm 42. Buzz number 5 will be between 50 and 59. So once a week, and you can literally see it on my calendar, just like Blacksburg High School graduation at 6:30. I had to be here at 6:30, not 7. On my calendar it says, meet with Buzz number 5. And I have this conversation with Buzz number 5. Because I want to hear what Buzz number 5 is thinking, right? Because Buzz number 5, my kids will have already done all that you're doing right now. Oh, well, I'm really old then. What's going to be important to Buzz number 5 that's not important today to Buzz number 4? And then can I package it with Buzz when he was a little kid, when he never even dreamed what coaching was? So I want all of that. The best version of yourself, the most humble version of yourself is the 8-year-old you, your current self, and the next version of yourself. Make sense? Anything help? Did anything I say help? No, I'm being sincere. I could have told you a bunch of stories, and I told my wife, I don't want to tell any stories, and right now she's saying, Dad, you need to get off the stage. It's been longer than 15 minutes. I can feel her on top of me right now. But I'm saying, no, I want to say something that matters. I don't want to get up there and be the coach. I don't want to get up there as an employee at Virginia Tech, because one of those kids in his heart, he's probably what I was at 18, and I want to say something maybe that helps him. Make sure that where you're going is the right address. And as you're going there, the route's going to change. Siri's going to send you to a lot of different places. But as you're going there, please make sure that you know how you're going to handle it when you get there. Because if you don't know how to handle it, you're probably going to lose it. But when you handle it, you'll start figuring it out. It's not for you, it's for others. And that's the why. So when you're thinking about talking to your next version, start asking why. Start asking why. I wish you all the best in every facet of your life. I know you don't have out your cell phone. Close your eyes real fast. If you're a graduate, close your eyes. This is my cell number. I'm not doing this to be silly. I'm doing this to be as genuine as possible. Don't text me for a job you can't walk on. I'm not talking to you as the basketball coach. I'm talking to you as an adult. Close your eyes, you're smart. The area code is the one you have, 540. This is my cell number. Memorize it however you go about memorizing. 641 is the first three. 540, you already know that. Get those numbers out of your head. The first three are 641. Here's the last four. 2037. I'm going to say it one more time. Keep your eyes closed. 641 2037. Open your eyes. Watch my lips. Not my face, my lips. 641 2037. I'm telling you the truth. This is how much this has impacted me. If I can help you, whoever had enough guts to ask me to do this, here's how I'm going to pay it forward. If you're in trouble and you don't want to tell your folks, or if you don't have any folks, not basketball, if I can help you, I'll help you. Good luck.
I'd like to begin by recognizing a few special guests in attendance tonight. First, our Director of Secondary Education, Ms. Jennifer Weaver. We also have several school board members present from District A, Ms. Kunin Karan. From District E, Ms. Marty Graham. And from District F, our Vice Chair, Mr. Joe Ives. Also present this evening, Dr. Julie Ligon, our Supervisor of Special Education, Ms. Diane Knapp, our Supervisor of Gifted Education, and Ms. Lise Mayer, our Supervisor of Fine Arts. Finally, I'd like to take a moment and recognize two more very special people. This year, a Blacksburg High School icon is retiring. She is best described as our voice of reason. Her institutional knowledge can never be replaced. Folks, please join me at this time in recognizing 41 years of dedication to Blacksburg High School and Miss Mary Payne. And if one big loss wasn't enough, then surely a second would do the trick. After nearly 3 decades of keeping everything together from the front office, Miss Chris, known to most of you as Mama C, will be joining the ranks of her husband Dave in retirement. A special thanks and well wishes to Miss Faye Chris. And now for the stars of the evening. The class of 2015, with the help and instruction of our excellent faculty and staff, have attracted over $2.6 million in scholarship offers from our nation's colleges and universities. Well done. Representing this high standard of excellence, one student, this year's recipient of the valedictorian medal, stands atop the class of 2015. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming to the stage Blacksburg High School's valedictorian for the 2014-2015 school year, Mr. Tay Shen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tay Shen, and I would like to thank you for attending the graduation of the class of 2015. My fellow students, we began high school 4 years ago in what is now the current middle school. Back then, we were the new freshmen, the naive and clueless individuals at the bottom of the high school ladder. We pushed on, and soon it was sophomore year, and then another year, junior year, came and gone. Look at us now. Senior year is now done, and high school is forever over. We have gone through a lot these past 4 years. Our class has faced a number of challenges, and we have overcome them all. We went through a school change and a schedule shift. We've studied and stressed our way through classes, exams, and tests. While these challenges greatly impacted our high school lives, they were only part of our high school experience. I'd prefer to remember high school not by the challenges we faced, but by the memories made and the experiences we have had. My favorite memories include hardcore Uno in chemistry class and laughing so hard it hurt in history class. We have taken the opportunities in high school to make friends and meet new people. We have enjoyed sports games, homecoming, and prom. High school has been so much fun, and I'm grateful to have been able to share that with all of you. When I think of the class of 2015, I think of the future entrepreneurs, doctors, politicians, actors, and athletes. I see the future social activists, engineers, artists, and teachers learning around me daily. We will be the future professionals that take charge wherever we will be. I know this because the class of 2015 has already distinguished itself in many ways and on many levels. Be it individual, teams, athletics, or academics, we have proven consistently we can compete strongly on the national stage. We are a class of truly talented and dedicated individuals that have the power to change the world. Our abilities and talent are in no small part thanks to those that have spent their time to teach us. I'd like to take this time to thank the teachers and administrators for helping to guide us through high school. All of you have a truly incredible amount of knowledge to share, and we are very thankful for all that you have done for us. A special thanks to the custodial staff and cafeteria staff as well for serving us and keeping the school clean. I would also like to thank the parents that have helped and supported us thus far. Without your support and dedication and love, none of us would be where we are today. High school has lasted for a full 4 years, yet it's gone by so fast. Only now do we realize what a privilege it has been to study here at Blacksburg High School. We stand today on the brink of a transition in our lives, ready to walk on a path that will finally be our own. We are individually gifted and talented, each of us with a special skill we can give the world. Therefore, follow your passions and talents. Don't be afraid to pursue them wherever they lead you. I'm sorry. Don't be afraid to pursue your own path just because no one has ever taken it before. No one is like you or ever will be just like you. I would like to wish you all luck wherever you go and whatever your future endeavors are. One thing is always for certain. No matter how far you go, no matter what you do, we will always be the Blacksburg High School class of 2015. Congratulations, Blacksburg High School class of 2015. We're graduating.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Cuba. Hey guys, my name is Aditi Islam, and we are your senior class treasurers. Tonight, we have the pleasure of introducing Blacksburg High School's very own magical singers, accompanied by our wonderful jazz choir. They will be performing Already Home by Andrew Lloyd Webber and prepared by Jay Althouse. The choir will be conducted by Mr. Timothy Woolwin and accompanied by Miss Jan Blumenthal. Without further ado, class of 2015 and family and friends and faculty, please take great pleasure in welcoming these talented performers.
class president with my dear friend Joe Kirby.
At this moment, on behalf of our entire class, we would like to thank you, the faculty and staff, and each of our families and friends, for if you had not been in our lives, we would not be the men and women we are today. Thank you all so much for your support. On June 25th, 1963, almost 52 years ago, John Fitzgerald Kennedy delivered an address in Assembly Hall in Frankfurt, Germany. In his address, his goal was to characterize the current climate as an age of independence and interdependence, and identify the three primary tasks for NATO, the North American Treaty Organization, with a goal to find agreement upon a common political purpose. Most importantly, Kennedy said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are sure to miss the future." These are truly words to live by, not then, but now as well.
If change is known by anyone, it is this class sitting right here. Our journey from elementary school to middle school,
At the Christiansburg Middle School,
to high school,
at the Blacksburg Middle School,
then into our beautiful new and permanent Blacksburg High School building. For 13 years, we have managed to stay focused through each of these transitions while maintaining a uniquely competitive class environment, all of which has shaped us into who we are today and prepared us for who we will become in the future. That hard work and dedication is within each of us. It doesn't stop today, tomorrow, or the day after that. This is a drive that we must keep tapping into, because if we choose to not unleash the potential that exists inside of us, the world will never feel the force that we are to be reckoned with. We are going to leave this gym not with a bang, but a boom. Not simply looking back at all we have accomplished, but with anticipation of the things we will accomplish, because today, right now, is the beginning of the rest of our lives. Tonight is the beginning of the rest of your life. Tomorrow is. Sunday is. Each day is a new beginning. So we will take each day by the reins. We will never let a day get away without something being accomplished. We will be the class that is known to all of Blacksburg as a class that went into the world and made the difference.
Now the faces at our tables will soon change into new faces. But let us not forget those faces that we ate lunch with first here at Blacksburg High School as we go into the world. Let the lessons learned by all our friendships and our friends help us to go into this bright future with eyes wide open, minds yearning to learn, and a head on our shoulders and goals in our hearts. We are the class of 2015. I think we did forget to do something.
All right, let's take a selfie.
Let's take a selfie. 1, 2, 3.
Montasir Abbas. Brianna Nicole Adamo. Zahara Donna Alamoud. Soliman Amjad. Danielle Ruth Amadeo. Bonnie Margaret Ingermeyer. Nicholas Blake Engel. Jonathan Andrew Ansley. Benjamin Neil Anstrom. Morgan Renee Arriviaga. Tigran L. Asram. Bertha Elvira Avalos Gomez. Kailani R. Baston. Harrison Lloyd Bankhead. Arnita Lashana Barker. Shelby Nicole Barr. Emily Rose Beatty. Naomi Summer Ben. Megan Iris Bennett. Sean Alexander Bissell. Debbie Lee Bolden. Catherine Elizabeth Boyle. John Dwight Brady. Michael Aaron Brenner. Whitney Paige Brotherton. Florin Sebi Brown. Justina Hope Brown. Cody Wayne Brunk. Chantel Marie Calfee. Megan Elizabeth Carlier. Gage Edward Carroll. Paul Travis Clary. Cheyenne Raven Clevenger. Sierra Catherine Colley. Noah Avery Combs. Andrew Tyler Connor. Matthew Charles Connor. Angelica Maria Cordova. Gabrielle Michelle Cordova. Veronica Caricia Cortez. Allison Lee Kraft. Holland Crook. Alana Bowling Cross. Angela Cristobal Cuba. Jordan Hunter Custer. Jasmine Lindsay Sadat Dodris. Carlin Nicole Dar. Tyler Scott Davis. Anna Dieter Decker. Bradley William Degginger. Jennifer Marie DeWint. Meredith Ellen Dove. Thomas Hudson Ducker. Julie Elizabeth Deutsch. Austin Jarrett Duncan. Kiana Nicole Eves. Samuel Talmadge Eubanks. Jane Bramley Everett. Sarah Nicole Fitch. Andrew William Flack. Jennifer Lynn Fleming. Joshua Luke Flowers. Sarah Jeanette Fortier. Anastasia Lucille Frederick. Corin Paige Freeman. Daniel Mason Friedberg. Elizabeth Marie Galvin. Samuel David Gerard. Carrie Leanne Gilboy. Hannah Catherine Giles. Jared Alexander Ingrich. Ethan Michael Goforth. Kira Renee Griffin. Andrew Bernard Hamill. Carly Mackenzie Hanna. Camilla Day Harris. Curran Michael Harris. Jack Joseph Hartley. Savannah Marie Haynes. Chancellor McKinley Henderson. Michael Eiler Henderson. Corbin Bryce Hendricks. Bracken Elliott Henshaw. Patrick Hicks. Jacob Scott Hilliard. Sophia Elizabeth Hurt. Hunter Ross Holden. Ann Scott Hopkins. Kennedy Marie Horton. Cole Ross Houchins. Darian Keaton Houston. Bronwyn Maria Hubbard. Cheyenne Michelle Huff. Charles Taylor Humphreys. Terry Lewis Hungate. Alexandria Marie Hunter. Pearl May Hurst. Aditi Islam. Karen Anilla Jacob. Amira Madida Janadri. Ashley Renee Jones. James Bernard Jones. Malik Tyshawn Jones. Ria Mahu Kapanya. Rebecca Teresa Carlson. Christina Marie Cass. Allison Ann Keith. Julia Meredith Kell. Liam Charles Kelly. Aubrey Michelle Kessner. Ibrahim Jongir Kokar. Gage Colby Kiputh. Joseph Michael Kirby. Andrea Lynn Kraus. Faith Elizabeth Carrick.
Colleen Kennedy. Jessica Lee Wong. Mindy Way. Lucas Dakota Westmoreland.
So will the class of 2015 please rise? And now, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Montgomery County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Blacksburg.
Around you and dream of the bright future you have ahead of you.
Congratulations.